All right. What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for being here tonight. We're gonna get this show on the road and get started. We'll wait for some people to get into the chat. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you guys haven't already, please turn your notifications on so you guys never miss a show, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys do enjoy this content, please hit that like button and leave a comment after the show to help out with the algorithm. If anybody would like to help support this channel, I got the Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal at the bottom of the ticker. It's much appreciated. And thank you to everyone that's been supporting us for the last couple of months that we've been on here. It really means a lot to us, and we thank you guys very much. We got Howie coming to the stage.
Anyway.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
Hey,
my man?
I just listened to a clip from Angel's show. When was that show? Yesterday?
I don't know. What show are you talking about?
The clip where she's talking about you and me from her I guess last night or something.
Oh, I just got it. Somebody sent me in the group in the
It must have been. I guess it was a private show, right? Because they talk awfully tough when it's private. This show.
Yeah,
they know we're not watching. But
right.
she talks a lot of shit on this clip.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up and I'll play it for everybody. We'll get into that because I wanted to address something about that too. Because apparently, and you would figure for somebody whose entire family is a bunch of fucking criminals that have violated every U.S. penal code and statute pretty much in this entire country, that she would understand and know something about court cases and court charges and shit. But apparently she's fucking stupid and needs to get a little bit of a reminder. So I'll be happy to explain that to her and fucking tell her about it because she's a fucking idiot. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Cash App, brother. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, my man. 1 second. I'm pulling up the message.
Yeah. Hey, Becky Town, Scott, RPM, Boogeyman.
Oh, yeah, my fault. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I got in a little bit late, kind of rushing to come on here. I didn't even get to say hello to anybody. Danny Green, the Jacket, the Tundus, how you doing tonight? Becky, good to see you. Big Smalls, how you doing, my man? What's up, Mickey Griggs? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Who else we got? RPMJ, how you doing tonight? Boogeyman, my dude. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Danny Green's in the building. How's it going, my man? Good to see you also. We'll give it like another minute or so, and then I'll get started. I'm pulling up this clip right here that Howie was talking about. It's the one with Silo, right? The one where she's talking about
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, we'll see how long my voice holds up for tonight. Hopefully, I'm able to get through the show, not wind up like last night, but we'll see how it goes. So, all right, here. So I want to check this out. Apparently, this was a show. It says March 2nd. So maybe they're on live right now. Is it members only? They're on live.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw the clip. Somebody sent me the clip on Instagram. I don't know where it's from or when it happened.
Well, there's a date on the clip that says March 2nd, 2026, unlisted.
So then she's probably live tonight, but it's private.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So whoever sent that has a membership that sent it over. So that looks like it was from tonight, apparently, on her behind her paywall. She's talking a whole gang of shit over there, acting real tough.
Yeah. And Angel, I don't know. Maybe you should do a little bit more research. But if your brother ever said anything to me or looked at me the wrong way, I'd punch him right in his fucking mouth. Ain't nobody afraid to fucking talk to nobody to their face.
Yeah, what? Yeah, we're gonna play that. She said something. I didn't hear the whole clip, but yeah, she said something about nobody would say a word to her brother in his face or something if you seen him out on the street.
Yeah,
we're gonna walk up
right.
to him and be like, "What's up, Junior? You're a rat." Yeah. For what?
Yeah, like you better fucking do a little bit more research.
She got people fucked up, apparently.
Yeah, why would I be worried about fucking Junior?
Well, she thinks that he's her father or something, apparently. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, he only got away with what he got away with because of her father. And then she said that I kissed the people's ass who kissed her brother's ass. Who you talking about, fucking Angel? Are you talking about JoJo Carrazzo, Ronnie One Arm, Bobby Vinays, and I don't know who exactly you're talking about.
She doesn't
That
know.
kid, that kissed your brother's ass. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more like your brother kissed their ass, like JoJo Carrazza, fucking Ronnie One Arm, and all them. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? When people actually believe this shit when she talks, it's incredible. What's up, the Schmitz? How you doing, man? So let me play this clip so I can hear the whole thing because I want to hear exactly what she said. So apparently,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that this clip is from tonight on a members only show. So here, let's play this audio, and I'm gonna say a couple of things about it, and then how you got some stuff you want to say too. So let's get into this.
On the internet, okay? Both big shots behind the scenes. And then not for nothing.
I want to start it from the top, so I'm gonna start right there. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Here.
Big shots behind the scenes. She's the one hiding behind the paywall.
Right?
Yeah.
Here, can you hear this?
Go ahead.
Why is it not playing? Well, the audio just went down. What the fuck?
So many videos to prove it, okay? Now, as far as what's his face?
That's the beginning?
Huh? Yeah.
That's the beginning?
Okay. Well, I don't talk about his friend that's sitting next to him that sent 30 people away. I don't talk about these people. But yet, he can't go one show without talking about me or my brother John. First of all, you little punk bitch, you would never say these things. Either one of you would say these things to my brother John's face if you ever saw my brother John. And Howie, not for nothing, but you used to suck ass of the people who used to suck my brother's ass. So, but you're both big shots on the internet, okay? Both big shots behind the scenes. And then not for nothing, I happened to run across something today where it said that common sense, you were on probation for dealing cocaine or something, for dealing narcotics. You were on probation when you had that little run-in with your 74-year-old old man that you knocked down to the floor. Really? I didn't know anything about that. You're in no position to talk about anyone. No one. Okay? And now I will defend Angela when I say that Angela has a right to support whoever she wants to. She shouldn't have to be called names or talked down to because of who she supports. I went through the same thing. I supported somebody that everybody went after me hard.
How'd that work out for you?
They went after my kids because of it. They went after my brother John, my father, my mother. Gunsmoke used to put up thumbnails with my mother, okay? But these are the people who don't go after families, okay? You people used to do that to me, all because I supported MRE. Okay? She shouldn't have to be torn apart because of who she supports either. Even though I don't support who she supports, but she shouldn't have to, be talked down upon or abused in a chat or while you're live and you're calling her whatever you were calling her. I don't even care. It's abroad, whatever.
Oh my God.
She should be able to support who she wants to support, and that's it. Hold on 1 second, Tony. Okay, hold on. My Jimmy's coming in. Hold on.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
You know, common sense. You like to talk about people, but I got to tell you something too. You're a little bitch, okay? Because you can't to anybody's face. I don't like you. I never liked you.
Yeah, right.
You got to mention everybody's name on your show, maybe to get like some clout or some shit. All right?
Yeah,
but you're a punk.
Yeah.
You are a punk. So just stay where the hell you stay. You belong in your little beach town over there.
Shut the fuck up, Silo. You're a fucking cunt.
The fucking beach town that I live in? What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody lives near the fucking beach, you helmet. I can't believe this guy's talking like this. Like, Silo, you're a fucking clown. On what planet do you... Let me finish this. I got some shit to say to this clown.
Yeah.
Let people support who they want to support. What's up, Coven? How you doing, buddy?
I'm
What's
sorry.
Up,
yeah, well, he used to sit in chats where these people used to call Angela and I the C word. They used to go after our family. He used to sit in the chats. He was okay with that. That was okay when
Never
he used
did
to
that.
sit there and be a part of that. But anyway, but here's another thing: is like Angela said something that she said something about she doesn't talk about him, so why did he go after her? You know, why are you going after her? She doesn't even talk about you two. Well, Ange, why did you go after Lee Cole? He never talks about you. You went after Lee Cole today.
Because she's a hypocrite, which is exactly
Seems
what
a
I was
little
talking
odd,
about.
right?
You're proving my point.
You're sitting there
Thank you.
complaining that why is common sense going after you when you don't, him and Howie, when they don't talk, when you don't talk about them, but yet there you are today bringing up Lee Cole. He doesn't talk about you.
That's in his best interest not to.
The hypocrisy on here, all the bullshit on here. Okay, I'm so sick of it. I don't talk about any of these.
But yet you're doing a show
None
on it
of
right
them.
now. All right. I don't know. I think this clip's like 30 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing unless there's another part I got to play. This thing's like.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to it up to the part where Silo was talking shit.
Yeah, there's like another 20 something minutes. It's a whole fucking. It's like a half an episode. It seems like, but So I guess I'll just start from the top and address this real quick. So Mickey says that she just found out that I was on probation the time that I got arrested on New Year's Eve, right? Retard. It's in the fucking article that everybody's had and put out there for, 3 years now? I literally came on and did a show and spoke all about this. Yes, I was on probation at the time of my arrest on New Year's Eve. And I violated the probation I was on. That's why I went to prison for a year. I had to take the max on a misdemeanor charge, which nobody goes to prison on a misdemeanor charge. I had to take a year because I violated my probation. I also had to hire my mass attorney again to go through the probation violation to try to work out a fucking deal so I could get the year and get my probation reinstated. And that's what happened. So when you're sitting up here talking about, this is some new information or you didn't know this or any of that shit, I'm not in a position to talk or say anything. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the one that supports people that got fucking cases up their ass, violate probation, felony charges with guns by a convicted felon with the feds, cases disappear, nobody gets charged, let alone goes to prison, and you can't figure out why I went to prison for a year on a misdemeanor for violating my probation. And then they're saying in here that I was on probation for trafficking cocaine. No, I wasn't. I was on probation for possession with the intent to distribute. So that article is not right. That's not what my fucking charge was. That's not what my fucking plea agreement that I pled out to. That's not right. Okay? And second of all, like I said, I had to take a year for violating my probation. That's how things work. Okay? So I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to get at. But you should worry about the people that are around you before you open up your mouth and want to say anything about anybody else. We see the company that you keep. And Silo, who the fuck? You wouldn't say nothing to fucking nobody. Who are you kidding? You're on here playing fucking army and shit, coming on here trying to be all you can be. The fucking fake boxer, the fucking military man, the fucking wise guy, the gangster. You're a fucking jerk off. You sit over there and kiss the ring of that fucking pig over there. And you're a fucking hype man and shit. You took over for fucking Angela. You're her new fucking hype man over there.
Yeah, I got my message to you, Angel, is fuck you and fuck your brother. I'd like to see your brother say something to my face and see what happens.
No, that would never happen. And she knows that. She fucking knows that. And then she's gonna sit up here and say that what did she say? Angela has the right to be friends with whoever she wants or associate with whoever she wants, and nobody should have an issue or a fucking problem with it. According to who? Why? Because you fucking said so? So she can associate with every single fucking scumbag in this entire community that for the last 4.5, 5 years now have slandered people, defamed people, lied about people, made up fake stories about them, make clip channels, and try to instigate and manipulate fights and beefs and shit between fucking people, and then platforms them and enables them to fucking do this shit by letting them on her panel in her fucking chat. So yeah, she's gonna get something fucking said to her. And meanwhile, she's over here claiming that she got attacked and we went after her for no reason or something like that. First of all, nobody attacked you. All you did today was prove my point from the fucking very beginning, is that you're nothing but a fucking troll. You're the company that you keep, and you're a fucking instigator and a little fucking weasel that tries starting shit between fucking everybody. And you're another one that wants to fucking come on here and involve themselves in the affairs of men and try to stir the pot and get involved in business between men. And then when somebody says something back to you, you want to pull the "I'm a woman" card. I can't believe these guys are on here and they want to attack women. So basically what she's saying is that she should be able to come on the internet and platform and engage with the biggest scumbags in this community that lie about everybody, slander everybody, make up fucking shit about everybody and their fucking families, and nobody can say anything about it because she's a fucking woman.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but that's not how fucking things work. Mickey, aren't you the person that said that your father always told you that if you want to act like a man, you're going to get treated like one? Well, then how come every time you guys come on here and want to act like men and run your fucking mouths and got something to say about everybody, as soon as the tables get turned and people call you out for your bullshit, you want to play victim and pull the "I'm a woman" card? If you're a strong, independent woman, why are you crying about somebody saying something to you or calling you out for your bullshit?
Yeah. And she's got balls to fucking say that anyone can go to any chat they want. She's like a fucking one of the biggest offenders when it comes to getting mad when people from her chat go to other people's chats.
Yeah, she used to do it all the time when she used to be friends with Mickey. She would be dropping dimes on people saying,
Oh no, wait a second. I was talking about Mickey just now.
What's that?
I was talking about Angel just now.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're both Angela, so my bad. I thought you were talking about the right one.
No, I was responding to the remark that Angel made that she can go anywhere she wants or have anybody she wants. But I've seen multiple times where Angel got mad because somebody was in somebody's chat that she didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, here's a classic example. Look at what she did to Tony Buick. They went over there and gave Tony Buick hell for being on Gunsmoke Show and in his chat. They ostracized him and put him on blast and basically kicked him to the curb for no fucking reason because he was in Gunsmoke's chat. Meanwhile, Chicky comes over, he's commenting in the fucking chat, and Mickey goes on her show and says, "Oh, I don't care. People can go wherever they want. I don't care anymore, this and that." Well, then how come you treated Buick the way that you did for him being in the chat then? Once again, we're pointing out the fact that you people are hypocrites. You have your own rules for certain people, and you don't uphold them. And when it comes to yourself, you can do whatever you want, but you expect everybody to do as you say, not as you do. And that's fucking bullshit. And nobody attacked you. Angela, the right winger, is all up in arms because I called her a broad. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that term's not even offensive. You know, where I come from, that's a common word you use to describe a fucking woman. It's a broad. So fucking what? Cry about it. That's me attacking you and fucking calling you names because I said this broad Angela. That's the way I talk. That's how people I grew up with. That's regular vernacular in the way that we speak. There's nothing fucking crazy like I called her the C word or something like that. She's all up in arms about that apparently. It's fucking unbelievable. And then meanwhile, she claims that she got attacked for no reason. And she got upset that I called her and said that she's acting like a victim or whatever. First of all, I didn't attack you. All I did was point out the fact that your entire chat is filled up with nothing but the bottom of the barrel, degenerate scumbag trolls in this community that do nothing but come on here and fucking harass people, lie about people, and try to start fights and shit between fucking people. And you know damn well that's what these people fucking do. Yet you sit over there and you fucking canoodle with them and platform and enable them over there. And then if we say something about it, you want to play the fucking victim and act like you didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry, but you're on YouTube, on social media, and engaging with people that are documented fucking scumbags and shit. So if we want to call it out and say you are the company that you keep, stop playing victim when somebody says something about you or your family, because the people that are in your chat go after people's families and harass people and lie about people on a daily basis. And they've been doing so for the last 4 or 5 years now in this community. So you could fucking miss me with that shit. Stop playing and acting like a fucking victim, like you have no part in any of this shit. Yes, the fuck you do. You got a big mouth. You got a lot to say about a lot of fucking people. And as soon as it's time for you to get a taste of your own medicine and people to call you out on your shit, you want to cry and play the I'm a woman card, and these guys are bullies that only attack fucking women. Go fuck yourself. I could have said much fucking worse, and I didn't. And you know what? You know what's funny, Howie?
What?
Can do me a you guys are gonna laugh, and I'll post the screenshot up later if you want. Howie, would you mind? Could you read the text message that I sent you before we did the show yesterday? What I said was gonna happen.
Oh, the one when yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, read the message I sent you before the show about what Angela was gonna do when I called her out for her hypocrisy and shit like that.
Talking about the bait?
Yes.
Yeah, it says wait until Angela takes the bait and does exactly what I think she's gonna do. I called her out for platforming and enabling all these scumbags in her chat, and I hope she plays victim and says they only attack women, they're punks. And then she's going to bring up the FBS stuff, saying that I'm going after a woman, but I won't address anything he said on his show. And I'm going to die laughing when I play the clip of her in FBS chat when he said she has a chat full of scumbags and he would never step foot in her chat, and she didn't say a fucking word. These people make this shit too easy.
And there you go. And I sent that yesterday predicting exactly what was going to happen whenever she came on here to do a show. And all she did was prove my fucking point.
I could send a fucking a screenshot with the day, with the time.
Yeah, I'll date it and I'll put it up and shit, and I'll post it just to show everybody. But this is what I mean with these people. You know, they think that they're fucking slick, and they don't think that they're predictable, and you know they're fucking smarter than everybody, and all their fucking bullshit. And at the end of the day, she's no different than any of the people that are in her chat. She's nothing but a fucking troll. She acts like a fucking troll, and she behaves just like one too. And that's why I knew she was gonna do that shit, exactly what she fucking did today. I called it out before we even fucking spoke about it on the show. And here you go over there trying to bring up a situation and instigate or trying to manipulate a situation to get other people into a fucking fight or something like that got nothing to fucking do with you. So when we say that you're Mickey 2.0, you're her fucking twin. Maybe you're the Angela Rickard that we all been talking about for the last fucking 2 years now. I knew exactly what fucking shit you were going to do. I knew the exact fucking game that you were going to try to play. And I'm glad that fucking FBS was honest earlier on a show, and he said that, and he knew what the fuck you were trying to do too. Meanwhile, you're gonna sit over there and try and play Mrs. fucking Innocent and act like that's not what you were fucking trying to do. When a week ago, Mickey did the exact same shit, and I called her out for it on the show too. All right? So mind your own fucking business. I knew exactly what the fuck you were gonna do, and all you did was prove everything that I said about you on the show the other night was fucking true. And that's why you're so upset about it, because you know that we know exactly who and what the fuck you are. That's why you acted the way that you did on your show today. And that's a fact. And I dare somebody to tell me any fucking different.
Yep. And I like to know what kind of husband these women have that lets them go on fucking YouTube and fight with men, people that were government cooperators, criminals, drug dealers. What kind of husband do they have that lets them participate in this shit? If my wife was fucking on YouTube participating with this shit, I'd take the computer and throw it through the window.
It'd be the last time she went on the fucking internet, that's for sure. And that, that brings me up to another point. She mentioned something about on the show about she brought up that doxing thing or whatever when she said that I was trying to threaten her or something like that by telling her that I knew who she was, and she's trying to take it in out of context and act like I was trying to threaten her and hold this shit over her head, when the reality is, and the fact of the matter is that I was making a point that we're not like the fucking trolls and scumbags that you associate with and you're friends with, that would go out there and put information out there when they know that they have people that are trying to do stuff to them in their real fucking lives to hurt them or damage them. And all I was doing was making a point that I know who you are and I'm not like them. I'm not going to go out and put it out there and do anything like that because I'm not a scumbag like the fucking people you associate with. That was the point of what I said when I made that comment on there. I wasn't making a threat or holding anything over your head. I was making a point. So stop trying to spin this shit like you always do and play the fucking victim. And then meanwhile, she turns around and she says that, oh, and as soon as your wife got doxxed, you came on here and you threw a fucking fit about it. First of all, no, I didn't. I didn't say anything about her getting doxxed. I came on here telling people about the fucking threats and the phone calls and disgusting shit that was being said over the fucking phone to my wife and people at her fucking job. That's what I came on here and spoke about. I never cried about getting fucking doxxed. I came out and doxxed myself. So stop with your bullshit. All you do is do the typical troll talking fucking points and go and repeat shit that you heard them say. And that just goes to prove my point even further, that you're exactly everything that I said you were yesterday on that show. And I stand on it. And I dare somebody to prove otherwise. She went and made a comment about Dom Sakali, right? I forget exactly what the context was, but she's talking about how Dom Sakali is basically a career criminal. He's nothing but a thug. I don't understand how anybody would want to have any relationship or trust with him or get involved in any business with him because he's a scumbag and he's been a criminal his whole fucking life. Well, if that's how you look at people that were criminals their whole lives, then how come you come on here on YouTube and praise these fucking career criminals and wise guys and gangsters and act like they're fucking, the new great white hope or some shit like that? Like they're fucking Jesus reincarnated. Which one is it? Are career criminals and gangsters scumbags and fucking degenerates that nobody should associate with or trust? Or are they these fucking great moral characters and fucking people that you look up to and shit because they're a bunch of fucking gangsters? I mean, which one is it?
Yeah, and Angel, this is to you, Angel. Your brother's a fucking rat, just like me. Okay, so stop fucking thinking that you're above everyone else. Your brother's a fucking rat. What was Joey Molino line?
Absolutely not. And and to piggyback off that, how, right? I don't know. Did you hear the part when she said that I used to she claimed that I used to be a regular on Mickey's show and that I said that John Jr. wasn't a rat, and I basically defended him. And as soon as I got into a fight or issue with fucking Mickey, all of a sudden I started calling him a rat. First of all, no the fuck I didn't. Okay? What I said was, and I stand by this, and I'll say the same thing today that I said 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever it was the time that I said it on Mickey's show. Me personally, I don't consider him to be a rat, okay? I said I think that he made the right decision for himself and his family. However, everybody on the streets and in that life looks at him and considers him to be a rat. At the end of the day, he sat down with the fucking government and gave them information. He's a fucking rat, point blank, period. There's no way around it. My opinion doesn't matter to the streets. That's the way they're going to fucking look at it. My opinion hasn't changed and it's not going to fucking change. At the end of the day, yeah, the guy's a fucking rat. By the code of the streets, the guy's a rat. Me personally, I don't care one way or the other. The only reason it's even getting spoken about and talked about is because of people like you and people like fucking Mickey and people like her brother come on here and want to talk about government cooperators and run their mouths and say shit about everybody. But meanwhile, they did the same fucking shit that they call everybody else out for because they're fucking hypocrites.
And Angel, Okay, at least I didn't rat out my father. Your brother ratted out your father and his uncle. Go ahead, come.
Yeah, here, right here. Joseph Bruno said, cop caller posted paperwork from when Common got arrested for beating 75-year-old and started crying in the police station. The paperwork doesn't lie. Any comments? Yes, I'll speak about that. So if you go back about 3 years ago when I came out and I doxed myself, I told everybody the story about what happened. And if you read that article, and I don't know which article you're talking about because there was 5 or 6 different ones. The one that you're talking about in specific, I believe, was the article from the Hartford Courant. Now, there was 5 or 6 other articles that were written about it. And if you'll notice and you go and read the articles, all 5 or 6 of those articles all say completely different shit. But they all say exactly what I said the day that I spoke about it. I told everybody I got drugged at a fucking party, at a New Year's Eve party. I went to go over to a friend's house and I went to the wrong house because I was fucking out of it. I got fucking drugged. I didn't know where I was. So when I knocked on the door and I went into the house, I walked in to go to the bathroom, must have realized I wasn't in my fucking friend's house and didn't know how to get out because I was out of it. And I got into a fucking, what they called the cops, and then I got into it with them. And I was trying to, I guess it says I was under the bed or something. They had their stun guns out. And it talks about how they beat me with fucking batons in there and how I got up into attack mode and I tried squaring off with the fucking cops, which is the same shit that I said on the show when I told everybody the story. And then I also told the story about how when I talked to my mother on the phone, I broke down because what happened is when they finally came back, because you have to remember it was New Year's Day when this shit happened. Nobody was really working in there. They definitely didn't come and see me until the following day. So when they came over to my cell to take me out because they had to take my mug shot and take my fingerprints, and they had to let me make my phone call. So when I went out there to make the phone call to my mother, on the phone, my mother was asking me how much my bond was and what my charges were. The police officer, I don't know, I guess in the article it says it was a sergeant, lieutenant, I don't know exactly which one it was. While I'm on the phone with my mother, I asked him, I says, what were my charges and how much is my bond? And he's saying, he's listing off, 10 or 12 different fucking charges and said that my bond was $500,000. My mom's on the other end of the phone and I could hear her getting choked up and she started crying. So I started fucking crying and getting emotional because she was sick. She had just got diagnosed with stage 4 cervical cancer. And I'm an only child. I'm the only one there to help her and take care of her and take her to her medical and doctor's appointments. And here I am waking up in fucking prison after getting drugged at a party, not knowing what the fuck happened. And yeah, I fucking broke down and I apologized to my mother. I said, I'm sorry. We'll figure this out. And I have court tomorrow and just call the attorney and we'll try to figure out my bond shit, whatever. I hung up the phone and I told the fucking officer, I want to apologize last night. I don't know what happened and I'm embarrassed by this. Like anybody would be. I don't know how you couldn't be. So if you read the article, it literally says exactly what I said when I told everybody the story before I even knew that article was written, because I never searched the fucking internet to read any articles. But you'll also see 5 or 6 other articles that'll tell you completely different fucking stories in there. One story, now Mickey's saying that I wrestled and beat up a 75-year-old guy. The other people are reading an article saying, oh no, the 75-year-old guy fucking beat me up. This is the shit that I find funny. When there's articles or stuff that comes out about people that these people don't like, everything that you read in them, you can take it as gospel. It's got to be the fucking truth. But when there's articles and information that gets written about any of the people that they're friends with that they like, all of a sudden all the cops are liars. Everybody's a fucking lying rat. You can't believe anything that they say because they try to sensationalize shit and make you look worse than you fucking are to the fucking media and to the courts. So which one is it? Like I said before, and I'll say it again, all you people on here are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. You're a bunch of fucking liars, scumbags, trolls, and degenerates. And that's fucking it. Okay? So go back and listen to what I said and then go read the fucking article. And it's exactly what I told everybody happened. It talks about the stun guns. It talks about the fucking batons. It talks about me fighting with the fucking police officers. And it says everything else that was fucking in there. So any other questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer whatever else you'd like to know. And Sean, what's going on, man? He said, what's up? How to both of us. He came in.
Hey, what's up, Sean? Hey, and I want to say thank you to Dave. And yeah, you're right, buddy.
What did he say? This comment here.
Yeah.
Dave said, "I'm not in the mafia. I don't care how you did the right thing and you have your life back." Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
here's the thing. At the end of the day, that's how any reasonable person would look at things, you know. But for some reason, you come onto this internet shit and you got a bunch of regular fucking squares that never cracked an egg a day in their fucking life that want to come on here and judge everybody else for decisions that they made in their lives and act like if they got put in that situation, they would have fucking taken 40 years on the chin and not fucking said a word about it. Fucking blow me. You're full
And,
of
and
shit.
and Angel, you're so fucking worried about rats and cooperators. But what do you think about the fact that your fucking family hung a guy from a fucking tree and tried to make it look like a suicide because another guy got killed in a bar?
Yeah,
Huh? Is that worse than what they did, being a cooperator? God.
yeah, and not only that, it was an innocent kid that just happened to be a witness at the bar when this guy lost his life over there, and they didn't want him coming forward and implicating her brother in the murder at the bar, so they went and they staged a fucking a suicide when in reality that they hung the fucking kid so he wouldn't talk. And you want to sit up here and applaud people like this and call other people fucking names and judge other people? You got the biggest scumbags that ever walked on this planet that are in your fucking family that broke and violated every goddamn law in the U.S. penal system, including your uncle who fucking raped a woman.
Yeah. And Angel, why don't you say who you're talking about? Who were the guys that kissed your brother's ass? Because I named the guys that I hung out with during my youth, and I don't think any of them kissed your brother's ass.
I don't think any of them even fucking liked them.
That I can tell you for a fact. Nobody liked your brother, Angel. They only respected him because of your father.
And look at what would have listen at the end of the day, and you know, I'm being dead honest here too, and everybody else knows this too. If your brother never gets arrested in that 97, 98 case and does that 5 years, he would have got killed too. That bid that he picked up probably saved his life.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be fucking next. You can bet your ass on that.
Yeah, and probably him becoming a rat too saved his life.
Yeah, if he gets convicted in any one of them trials, he goes in and pulls a Joe Massino and flips the next fucking day. Guaranteed.
And Angel, why don't you tell us who really stabbed your brother?
Oh, I could tell him the story that I heard from Canarsie. I could tell you the story he told me about that. You guys want to hear that story? This is one of her dear friends, right? Fucking Loman over there, Canarsie.
Yeah.
Well, one day it was actually the stream when we exposed MRE. It was me, Canarsie, Gunsmoke, and FBS. We let the StreamYard play after he ended the show, and we were all in the back, you know, off air in the StreamYard talking to each other. And out of nowhere, nobody was talking about Junior. We were all talking about what just happened with the show regarding MRE. And Canarsie comes out of nowhere and he goes, "Oh yeah, and I know what happened to Angel's brother too, about that whole incident when he got stabbed. They don't want to tell people the truth about what happened, but I know." And I said to him, I says, well, what's the truth about it? I heard that he was allegedly breaking up a fight with two crackheads at a CVS or some shit like that. And he started laughing and he goes, "No, that's not what happened." He said that John Jr.'s wife found out that he was fucking cheating on her and she stabbed him. And then he drove over there to the parking lot and then to the hospital and said that he was trying to break up a fight with two crackheads because his wife found out he was cheating on her. That's what Canarsie said. What did you hear?
Oh, I'm not going to say what I heard.
Okay.
I want her to say it. But yeah,
okay.
I didn't even know Canarsie said that.
Well, yeah, because he said it in private off the air. It was just with us on the StreamYard after the show ended talking. And like I said, he brought it up out of nowhere. Nobody was even talking about him. I don't know why exactly he brought it up. He was trying to like impress us, like he had some inside info or something that nobody knew about. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously the guy's a pathological and compulsive liar, so I took it with a grain of salt. But whether or not it's true or not, that's the story that he was fucking telling all of us. So, and that's her friend. He must have said I'm sorry to her too. You know, no big deal here.
Yeah, I wonder why all of a sudden they decide to fucking talk shit when they fucking the show is on private.
Probably for the exact reason, hoping that fucking none of us had memberships and would know anything that they said because they're a bunch of cowards.
Yeah, I mean, if not, I wouldn't have known what the fuck they said. It wasn't for somebody sending the clip.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have known either. And apparently that clip, there's another like 20 or 30 minutes that goes along with it that I didn't even hear yet. So maybe after the show, I'll play some of it because I don't know exactly what was even said on there.
Well, you know what? Maybe she realizing that she can't get fucking any views anymore. That nobody can buy her fucking views and people, subscribers. So she's probably figuring, well, I got to go back to my bread and butter and fight with these guys.
Yeah, and meanwhile, didn't she just put up a post like a couple of days ago talking about how she was done with the drama? There's more important stuff in life. I don't like fighting or going back and forth with any of these people. But then you go and you do a membership only show and want to run your mouth behind a fucking paywall.
Yeah, Angel, stop trying to get clout off of our names, all right?
Could you believe that Angela, the right winger over there, actually tried to say that I dropped the link for her because I wanted her to come on the show so I can get some clout by having her up on the fucking panel. On what fucking planet do you think that you have any clout that anybody could be getting off of you? Nobody even knows who the fuck you are. You're a legend in your own mind. You're nothing but and you want to talk about fanboys and people being obsessed and shit like that? You ran a fucking Twitter page it was either called Everything Gotti or All Things Gotti. And it was literally a fan page that she paid homage to all the shit that the Gotti's grandson and John Jr. and the kid that boxes or MMA, whatever it is, praising them for all of this shit on there. Meanwhile, the lady's not even related to any of them. She's not even a fucking Gotti, but yet she runs a fan club page on fucking Twitter. And you want to talk about people being fanboys and obsessed with fucking gangsters? Weren't you the same broad that fucking was visiting 3 different fucking guys in the same prison at the same time? Well, it was her that said that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to talk about people being obsessed and people being fucking fanboys? Maybe you're another person that doesn't have a mirror in their house apparently.
So she started off as a simp.
Yeah.
She was a simp for the Gotti name.
Yep. And now Silo's taking her place. That man bitch over there. What's up, Frankie?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, Angel's simping off of the Gotti name too.
Well, and you know what? That's one of the funniest things about it, right? Because she sits up here and she says that everybody needs to use her name or the Gotti name in order to do shows and have content or something to talk about. Meanwhile, every single show that she does, she has a picture of her fucking stepfather up on her show, uses the last name Gotti, when in reality, she, I don't believe, has any Gotti blood in her entire fucking body. And second of all, nobody would even watch that show or know who the fuck she is if she went by her real name. And then she named all of her kids and put Gotti in the middle name, like all the girls or something. So everybody could, know they were a fucking Gotti by having that as their middle name. That's just some fucking weird ass shit, if you ask me.
Well, they thought that gangster shit was gonna last forever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess apparently, yeah, they found out the fucking hard way.
They never thought that their brother was gonna become a rat and ruin the Gotti name.
And I can't understand for the fucking life of me. This guy fucking Silo was up there on panel, got a lot of shit to say, saying he never liked me, you're a fucking punk. Really, Silo? So all them times that you used to text me and call me and want to talk to me and ask me questions and vent about fucking Mickey and confiding in me and telling me that everybody knows that her brother's a fucking rat and that her daughter gained, 100 and something fucking pounds and she wasn't that same little cute girl that you seen in the newspaper at her uncle's trial, that was 100 something fucking pounds ago, basically implying that she was a little fucking torta, a little meatball over there. Yeah, okay.
And Silo, stop fucking saying things that you wouldn't say to our face.
Oh, he wouldn't fucking say a fucking word. He's another one on here. Call it. You would never say that to fucking John Jr.'s face. Silo, you pussy. You won't even say this shit on a fucking show that's in public on YouTube. You got to do it behind a paywall. You fucking clown. Who the fuck are you talking to? I'll fucking smack those fucking bolts out of your fucking neck. You goofy fuck. Fucking Vinny Maladone over there, the fucking boxer. You fucking clown. This guy's got to come on here and pretend to be fucking other people. And he's got the balls to talk about somebody else. That's fucking unbelievable. I think I'm going to reach out to that guy fucking he used to do that show with and ask him about Silo. Maybe I can get him on for an interview and see what he has to say about that fucking mutt.
Francesco Ferlino.
Hey, Frankie, I sent you the link if you want to hop on if you're not doing nothing.
Gezerich.
What was the other thing? She said, did you hear the part when you made the joke about being in a relationship or whatever? She was trying to say. Yeah. She was repeating the troll talking point, saying that I used to be on Mickey's show all the time and that I hated government cooperators and rats and I used to say all this shit. Meanwhile, you got a whole fucking chat full of all these trolls that have clipped all these shows. I want you to play me a clip, one clip, where I'm talking or saying anything of that sort. I got an open challenge. I want you to play a clip and fucking prove it because you're lying through your fucking teeth right now, like you always do. And I've said this a million times, but I'm going to say it again. You guys come on here and you have to lie about it. And all we're going to do is come on here and tell the truth about you. And the truth is way worse than any of the shit that you guys fucking make up. And you better believe it. You guys have proven that at this point. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. What's up, Frankie, the Tundus? Who else? We got Kurt Gerber in the building. Guys, if you haven't already, please, everybody that's here, if you guys do enjoy this content, please hit that like button. And if anybody would like to help support this channel, it would be much appreciated. I got the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal at the bottom of the ticker. I want to say thank you to Danny for the Cash App and to the person with the Venmo that wants to be anonymous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, so what else? Oh, so where were we? Oh, yeah, so you had made the joke after she made that stupid fucking comment that she got from the trolls or whatever. And you said something like, oh, yeah, that was before. What did you say exactly? I forget.
Before we started dating?
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, you said before we started dating. And I made a joke and I said, yeah, that was before we got married or whatever. And she was playing this. I guess one of these clip channels put it up there and was playing it. And she was like, I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about. Like, that's some really weird shit. Why would anybody be talking about something like that? It's a fucking joke, you fucking idiot.
That's what all the trolls say. That's why I said it.
Yeah, the trolls were coming in with fucking YouTube screen names saying Howie loves Common or Common and Howie got married, stupid shit like that. So we were making a joke because the trolls fucking were saying that shit in the chats. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, she couldn't even. She thought it was real. That's how fucking dumb she is.
And, you know, I was thinking for a long time that, you know, Mickey was the dumbest person on here. But I honestly think that fucking the right winger might be dumber than she is. At least Mickey was able to figure out MRE was lying and he's everything that we fucking said he was. You still haven't figured that out for yourself, which is unbelievable. You might be room temperature, not her.
Yeah, she's the listen, I don't know. These women are fucking mentally disturbed. What the fuck are they doing on YouTube fighting with fucking all of us?
They're fucking bored, lonely, fucking miserable, and they just love fucking drama. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Even though they claim that that's for you, Frankie. I put the link in the chat for you. Oh wait, it just rejected it.
No, he's asking for the link, Frankie.
No, I know. I put it in the chat, but it rejected the thing and said that YouTube rejected your comment. This is common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. I've never seen that before. Hold on. What the fuck? Frankie, I texted it to you. It's not letting me drop the link on the.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing in the text, Frankie. Just click it.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I wonder if it's because I had somebody change one of the settings and put on you can't comment unless you're subscribed, but it's my channel, so I don't understand why it's not letting me post that. Hold on one second. Let me try this other way. What the fuck is going on?
What do you got to subscribe to your own channel?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think so. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had this happen to me before.
I think Matt hacked us.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Matt hacked us. You gave him the wrench, and now look at his stuff.
What the fuck, Matt? Did you hack us? Where you at, Matt? We need to have a talk. Did you hack me? I can't fucking post in my own goddamn fucking chat. Let me see. I can't even. Let me try to type in it manually and see if it does it like this. See if you can copy and paste this to your Chrome or Safari, whatever browser you're working on. Hold on, X. Why is it? I don't know. I've never seen this before, man. That's fucking bizarre.
See, you can say anything you want to Angel Gotti because it doesn't matter. Because as long as if you decide you want to be friends with her, all you have to do is apologize.
Yeah, regardless of how fucking disgusting or ridiculous a shit that you've ever said about her and her family. Yeah, you just go say you're sorry and she'll welcome you with open arms. What's up, Boogeyman? How you doing? Good to see you. Frankie, did you get it? Or you can copy and paste. That's the link for it. If you just type that into your Safari or Chrome, it'll bring you right up to the StreamYard thing, and you can hop on like that. Yeah, this is strange. The link isn't blue, so it won't work. No, I know. I'm saying if he types it into his Safari or Chrome, that's the link to the thing. If you type it in, and you can just go in manually.
So that's not the link up there in the chat?
It's not letting me post a link. I had to take the first part out of it. I just texted it to you though, Frankie. Let me know if that goes through. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never seen it before.
It works through text because that's the way I got on.
Yeah, I'm saying in the chat, it won't let me post it. It's giving me some weird message saying that it's rejecting me posting it. I have no fucking idea why.
Did you take off that feature? Did you change it?
No, I had somebody do it for me because I didn't know how to do it and I was running late. I didn't want to be late for the show, so I asked them to do it for me. That's the only thing that got changed though, so I can't understand what else it could be because it's never happened before. I don't know. That's fucking bizarre, man.
Oh,
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Do you hear any feedback from when I talk?
No.
No. I mean, I hear feedback, but I guess I'm the only one who hears it.
If you want, do what you did yesterday. Here, hold on. Let me change this mic setting. Let me see if the background noise setting is. Hold on 1 second, and then we can get back into this. Try it now.
Yeah. Check one time. Check one time. Oh, not wait. It's a little better.
How about
same shit?
Yeah, you're still getting feedback.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have all the YouTube shut off.
Yeah, Becky said that she hears it too. If you want, jump out, close the browser, and come back in.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, just do that real quick. Just come back in. Frankie, did you get the link? I sent it to you, bro. You have to send me your email too, Frankie, because I know sometimes you get it on the computer and I can send it to you like that. I know usually you prefer to do it like that, but I don't have your email. You'd have to send it over to me. But yeah, give us 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm dealing with a little technical difficulty right now. Psycho Howie, we here. It's on here,
Yeah. Now there's two of me.
Huh? No, I got rid of it.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Tommy.
You hear me? Yeah.
Tommy, you hear me?
Howie, listen, you have to close your Safari or Chrome completely and then reopen the link up. Like, leave the studio completely. Don't just come back in. The StreamYard does that for some reason if you don't X out of it. It's like a glitch they have in their system. It's a pain in the ass. They've been messing up left and right lately with that. My apologies, guys. What's up, Ruben? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Detundus? How you doing? Yeah, we'll straighten it out in just a second. Frankie, did you get it? Here.
You hear me now?
Yeah, you sound clear now.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah, there's something going on with StreamYard, man. This thing's fucking up left and right, bro.
Well, I mean, it's still there slightly. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like when I'm done talking, you hear like a fucking a little echo, but maybe that's on my end. I don't know.
I don't hear it when you're talking to me right now, so it might just be on your end. Becky said you sound better too.
Okay, good.
Frankie, what's your email? Send me your email. Text me your email, and I'll send you an
Frankie's just being fucking difficult.
Yeah, why are you being a pain in the ass, man? Text me your email, and I'll send it to you. Because for some reason I can't post it in the chat. I don't know why. I've never seen this before. Anybody in the chat know what it is? Is there a fix for this? Does anybody know? I don't understand. Yeah, it's still fucking doing it. That's annoying. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Well, we'll wait. Either Frankie texts. Oh, he texted me. Hold on. Howie, hold me down for a second. Let me text this to him.
Yeah. What's up, Ruben? Think I said hello to Boogeyman already. But let me see. Let me go to the chat part. Comments.
All right,
Yeah.
I just sent it, Frankie. Hopefully that went through. I'm gonna have to figure this out for the next show. How I don't understand what's going on, man. That's fucking really aggravating.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with fucking Mike. Mine too.
I think it's something with fucking StreamYard. I really do. I think there's
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people were getting kicked off and getting dropped and not hearing people talking when they were on there. So I don't know what they're doing. And the amount of money that they charge you for this shit, you shouldn't have any fucking problems on here. It's like $60 a month and shit, and the fucking thing doesn't even want to work half the time now, apparently. I don't get it. Fucking strange. But
yeah,
I sent it over, Frankie. Let me know if you got it. Make sure it went through. And where were we at? How I forgot what we were talking about. I got sidetracked.
Damn, I forgot. We're talking about I don't know. I don't remember.
We were joking around about the marriage thing. We were joking around.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Frank?
What's up, guys? You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
I'm not clear. If I'm not, I'll use my my laptop.
Yeah, you see, his is doing the same. What I hear on my avatar, I'm hearing it on Frankie's.
Oh, really? I don't hear anything.
Yeah, right. It's weird.
Are you on your phone? Are you on your phone right now, Frankie, or you're
Yeah, let me come back on my computer.
Yeah, because you got crazy feedback right now.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right,
I'll be right back.
All right, we'll have to have him come back then. I don't know. His phone, for whatever reason, does that all the time. I don't know if it's an Android or something. I think that makes a difference too.
I think his phone is an Android.
Yeah, for some reason those things act up. For some reason, I don't understand why. I can't figure it out for the life of me.
Well, what the fuck? Android doesn't know who the fuck we are?
Somebody should send him a fucking memo. Maybe we got to do a show on him.
Yeah. Do you know who my father is?
Unbelievable. But yeah, we were talking about the joke we said regarding the the whole marriage thing. They're trying to make a big deal about it, like it was fucking something that we were serious about. Apparently, these people don't have a sense of humor either.
Yeah, and Angela's going around saying, talking like we meant it, and she's confused. Are they really dating?
Yeah. He was my Valentine a fucking couple weeks ago and shit. The fuck out of here, you weirdos. Unfucking believable, man.
Yep.
Sometimes I gotta wonder why I even come out here and fucking have to engage with some of these people.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, just when we're just about, finishing up and you were going to get to doing regular content, they drag us back in.
When you think you're out, they pull you right back in.
Yeah.
Well, there was another point in the it is Bizarro World, Carlos. You're not fucking lying. There was another thing in there, and for some reason, and I don't understand this, maybe this lady really is fucking mentally special and she's fucking slow. But I was, when we were talking doing the show, I had brought up the whole thing with Chicky, where the troll channels were talking about how I used to be best friends with Chicky, and now all of a sudden, I got a problem with him and I fight with him, and making the comment about me having an issue with government cooperators and something about Jimmy, and this fucking this dumb broad says, and I don't even know what the hell they're talking about, why they're saying something about Chicky or these other people with the whole government cooperators thing. I never said anything like that. I wasn't talking to you. It had nothing to do with you. You couldn't figure that out?
Yeah. You were talking about what the trolls were saying on her show.
Exactly. She thinks that everything that got said on there was supposed to be addressed to her. She couldn't figure out that we weren't talking about it the whole time. I only made a couple of comments regarding the fact that if you go and look in her fucking chat, it's littered with every fucking scumbag in this entire community. And then she made a comment saying that we go after people's families or said something about somebody's families. We've never done nothing like that. That's a fucking bold-faced lie. They do that shit, though. Not us. What's up, Frankie?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Not too much, man. We're just following up from this show that fucking the Breath of Fresh Air did earlier.
What did she say exactly? I can't stand that fucker. I never did. I mean, I don't understand how people basically like, well, if she's not talking to Angel no more, then you know what? She's a friend of ours. Like, what is that called? An enemy of my enemy is a friend of mine, or something like that. Whatever.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy is a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a firm believer that. I don't like that. But I'll be honest with you. And ready for this? I might not like as much as I like fucking Angel because she's such an ass kisser.
Breath of Fresh Air, you mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
I
dislike them the same. If not, I might dislike her even worse because
they're exactly the same, Frankie. They're twins.
Yeah. I mean, 1 and 1A.
Well,
yeah, dumb and dumber.
Dumb and the dumbest.
Yeah, dumber and dumbest. Yeah.
Remember, she tried to fucking act like she was some kind of fucking goma over there, talking about she had 3 guys in jail. And how did her fucking husband feel about that?
Yeah, she said she was visiting 3 different guys at the same prison, sneaking
fucking
around.
Rubber. That's what we call back home. That's a fucking rubber.
Well, there was something she said too that was funny. She said that she never needs anybody to stand by her side, that she can take care of, handle things for herself. She doesn't need anybody. She said, I would never want anybody to just sit here and say, oh, yeah, you're right. Yup, you're right. You did that exactly. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here laughing because that was literally her. She was that person for fucking Mickey for years.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look. Mickey, she used to stick up for MRE, right? Yeah. Now Angela's sticking up for MRE. They're both the same person. They have no integrity whatsoever.
Yeah, the only difference is that they don't like each other right now. But other than that, they're the same fucking person. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and they literally, she tried pulling the same stunt fucking yesterday that fucking Mickey tried doing a week before. So I just find it funny that, these people are such fucking hypocrites, and meanwhile they run around pointing the fingers at anybody else. But you can literally predict exactly what these people are going to say and what they're going to do because they're all fucking trolls. They all act and behave the same fucking way, and there's no difference between any of them. And that was the whole point of what I was speaking about yesterday on the show. I wasn't attacking her. She's taking this as some, personal vendetta and personal attack. Like, oh, I don't speak about you or mention your name or your co-host and your friend's name over there, so I don't know why you're fucking talking about me, this and that. All I did was make a comment and say that you are the company that you keep, and don't run around playing the victim when she's all up in arms about the shit that the JT guy said about somebody in her fucking family that nobody else agrees with, because she wants to play the fucking victim after this guy goes and runs around and abuses everybody. But meanwhile, you go and you look at the people that are in her chat, and all the people that are in the chat do the same thing the fucking JT guy does to everybody else.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, Howie was talking about this before. What fucking man makes you for their wives, their girlfriends do what they do on their fucking spare time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that? It's got to be some fucking going nude. You know what I mean? And going nude is a fucking cock. It's got to be a one cock motherfucker, because I'll tell you one thing. My wife, my girlfriend ain't getting on here and talking to a whole bunch of other fucking guys do what they got to do. And Angel, you listening, you know what a going nude is? Because that's fucking, exactly. Oh, fuck that. I mean, they think their problem is they couldn't hook up with gangsters because they were fucking too stupid.
Well, that's the funniest thing too. I heard her on a show one time, giving people advice about their relationships or what they did in their spare time, talking about how do these people come on here and talk for hours a day on fucking YouTube at all hours of the night. Meanwhile, this fucking pig is on YouTube for 8 hours a fucking night while their fucking poor husband's fucking locked away fucking somewhere.
He's over there. He's in the fucking. He's locked up in the closet.
They're both gun malls. You know what a gun mall is?
Yeah, female gangster. I want to be gangster.
That's like a female who thinks she's a gangster.
Oh, the one that I'll suck all your dicks.
No, but
remember fucking Sopranos when that girl got slapped? The guy puts a telephone book by her chest and was about to shoot her.
Yeah, I mean, did you have any gun malls in your neighborhood?
Of course, of course. Well, a certain friend of mine's mother.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Angel's sister-in-law was one.
Yep, she was one. Donna Cavalcanti was another.
Oh yeah, I heard she was like a dude, man. I heard she was vicious too.
Yeah, and fucking that's who fuck, I got a mental block. That's who
Julia's sister-in-law, no?
No, what's his face? Shot her in the ass. Ronnie Giolenzo shot.
Oh yeah, because
shot her in the ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was that over? She did something to his like cousin.
She smashed the glass in Vinny Asara's daughter's face.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
right. Yeah, and kill
her. Yeah, she's lucky.
That's a big thing when you smash a girl in the face with anything. That you could fucking ruin her look forever. That's an instant fucking death penalty right there. Depends on whose daughter that is.
Hey guys, hold on 1 minute. I gotta grab something for my wife real quick. Hold on a second.
Maybe they were trying to kill her. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I mean, because a guy, they don't kill him and bring him an inch of his life, but a girl, that's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it happened, back at a time where everybody would have kept their mouth shut, but it probably would have came. It probably would have been out already by now, and he probably would have got time for it.
Oh, for sure. There's not many secrets that are kept, and if there is, it's because somebody's fucking. They're hot out there still.
All the secrets from the 70s, 80s, and the 90s came out in the 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's amazing. You think about there's some guys that had bodies that are still there. Not many, and you just got to think, what the fuck, I don't understand why people even hang out with people like that.
Yeah, it's a totally different world out there today.
Oh yeah,
totally different.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Angel said that neither one of us would say anything to her brother's face.
Probably not back in the day, but today we would.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, because listen, he had the biggest gang behind his fucking, behind him, and I'm talking about who was that other fucking guy that rided to that Rafferty? What was his name?
Finity.
Infinity. He had that big fucking monster behind him and everything. He don't have that shit. No, nobody gives a fuck. It's about the individual now with him. It's not about what he has behind him. Nobody gives a fuck about him. Shit. Matter of fact, he might get fucking stabbed.
Hey, Frankie, I had a question. I was on my way home earlier. You were live or whatever, and I turned your show on for a minute or two, and I wasn't able to catch too much of it. But you were telling a story, something about A-Light with that new guy that's in the community or whatever that claims that what Caruso, I think is his name, something like that, or
yeah,
Jack or something?
yeah. They gave him 2 warnings. They gave him one beating that was a half-ass beating, and then they gave him one that was the beating of all beatings, and that's when he flipped.
Well, so what's the deal with that guy? Like, what's the story about it? Because A-Light saying that he does know the guy, like what he said is legit.
He says he does. He knew the brother too, but he says that all that killing stuff that he was no killer. No.
Oh, okay. But he did actually like know these guys in that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got beat up.
He got beat up.
Yeah, he got tuned up over like fireworks or bookmaking or something.
I think it was bookmaking, but he said he was gonna fucking like kill John Jr. or something.
Nino, I seen her around. She was a really pretty girl, Sarah's daughter.
Was she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did she marry? She married somebody too, right?
I don't know who she married, but I used to see her when she worked in the Carvel on Rockaway Boulevard. Yeah. When I was a kid.
Wife was always there.
What is she? Your guys' age, or how old is she?
I don't know her.
No, she's older.
Oh, she's older. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she might be like Angel's age or something.
Nino said, "I wish I could tell you a story." What's the story? Hey, listen, it'll just be between us.
Yeah, but come back with a soccer count. I'll give you mine.
Nobody else will know. Nobody else will hear about it. We're only on YouTube.
Oh, she's about 60, 62. So he probably knows her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was close. You know, it wasn't too far away from Angel. What's Angel?
Angel just looks like she's 75.
She's almost 70 now, right?
No.
We're not talking about Angel's IQ now.
She's like 65, I think.
Angel's IQ is about 60, 60.
Yeah, 65, 70, same shit.
Yeah. She got her AARP card on her birthday this year.
Yeah. Well, she looks like she's about 68.
About 73. She's starting to get that Ozempic fucking horse face going.
She's gonna be staring at the mirror all night now that we said that.
Oh, forget about it. Remember I told the house was dirty? I don't even know how the house is dirty. She fucking she showed up fucking showing the whole house and everything. Like, who gives a fuck?
Oh, I remember that. You said something about her, and then she opened up like under a sink and was showing you all her cleaning products or something like that. Yeah. I remember that.
I said, that fucking, she sits all there probably drinking seltzer and farting all that prune juice forever.
Imagine that. This Angela, she's almost 70. She's about 75. Angela,
for real.
And she's on this YouTube fighting with people.
Yeah, wait, say that again.
That's what Nino said. Angela's 75.
And then she's threatening a fucking husband after people. Poor guy. Probably was gonna come there with a fucking walker.
Wait, that woman is 75 years old. Are you serious?
Of course she is.
Holy shit. What a fucking that broad's even more of a fucking Looney Tune than I thought.
Ah, she's fucking crazy. She's a bitch at the bar over there fucking talking and fucking like a sailor.
Yeah, I think she might be crazier than Angel.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Oh, she's definitely nuttier than her for sure.
I find them both annoying, but I find her more annoying.
I gotta be honest with you. I do too. As much as I don't like Mickey, I can't fucking stand that fucking Angela and shit. I really
that's what I'm. Yeah, me either. I do it for Maureen, not the fucking. But sometimes I just can't help myself because Maureen's friends with her, and I respect Maureen. But
that's part of the reason I never said nothing fucking to her either. Because
what she do today? What did she do today?
Yesterday.
It was
and today.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like she's acting and claiming that she got attacked or that we fucking went after her or called her names or whatever. I called her a broad. I said that broad Angela. Apparently that set her off the fucking edge. And then literally all I said on the show was that I'm sick and tired of these people that come on here and want to play the victim, but then they associate and hang out and platform and enable the biggest scumbags in this entire fucking community who do the same shit to fucking everybody else. But as soon as something is done to them, they want to run around and act like a fucking victim. And apparently I was attacking her and I went after her because all I did was make a comment and an observation about what we all see and hear on fucking YouTube.
In her chat.
Yeah. And she's acting like this was some fucking personal attack because I called out the fact that if you go and look in her chat, you'll see every fucking scumbag that's ever been in this community gallivanting and fucking canoodling in her fucking chat. I mean, give me a fucking break. Yeah, 70. That's what I'm saying. 75 years old and she's on YouTube acting like this. That's fucking bizarre. Shouldn't you be playing like fucking shuffleboard or fucking bocce ball at the fucking beach down there or something with your toes in the sand? You're on fucking YouTube getting in fights, engaging with a bunch of fucking scumbags on here, and you could die fucking next week possibly or tomorrow. I mean, jeez, 75 acting like that.
Yeah, and like what? When do you spend time with your husband? I mean, you're always on YouTube.
He's like that guy over there. He's like that guy in fucking Goodfellas. Remember when they come home late? He can't even sleep. He sits on the couch.
I bet you her husband's happy she's on YouTube, so you don't have to deal with her.
Oh, forget about it.
He's like, oh, you're going on YouTube? All right, have fun. Stay on as long as you want.
Remember, where you been, Henry? Henry, where you been? Look at your father. He's been sick.
And then she probably turns around and gives him shit when she gets off YouTube, like he was supposed to fucking do something.
Yeah, like, what are you looking at? Why, you never...
He probably tells everybody, thank God for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, he loves it. She takes out all her aggression on the people on the internet instead of him.
She probably don't beat him up anymore. That's why. He's probably like 85 or something.
I think he's gonna send me a Cash App and thank me for fucking giving him some peace and quiet for the fucking night.
Elder abuse.
Yeah, Gay Young said Angela's husband bought her a laptop. Oh, he bought her a laptop and a microphone.
Yeah, he's
fucking Gay Young.
Right.
Yeah. Every time she bothers her husband, he buys her a new dog.
oh yeah, dude. Doesn't she have like some fucking? She like dresses them all up and shit, and like fucking parades them around town or something.
What she got? Like fucking 6 dogs or something?
I don't know. I think she has those like those little fucking what the hell do they call them? Like teacup fucking dogs and shit. They weigh like they look like squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
They're about the size of a fucking squirrel. The little teacup looking fucking things.
Yeah, and she has their hair all combed and put up and
yeah, she dresses
like little guidettes
and shit.
Yeah,
that ain't that ain't no fucking dog.
I mean I don't mind. I love dogs, and I consider them fucking. I love them more than humans. But yeah, she's a huge dog lover, and maybe she takes it to an extreme.
Yeah, and listen, I'm sure she takes care of the dog, and the dog loves her and shit like that. But it's she's one of them fucking types of fucking people and shit.
I think she's got like, honestly speaking, I think she's got like 3.
How many?
3.
Oh yeah. Oh. Touche.
Could be 4, but I would say 3.
Yeah, Gay Young said she's gonna do a show now and say that you abuse animals.
Hey, look, Hitler was a vegetarian, so they could go fuck themselves with that.
She's got dogs like Minnie does in her photo.
Oh, Minnie, yeah.
Well, that's something else I wanted to bring up too. She brought up, I had made a comment yesterday, right, about the platform and JT comment that she made, right, and I just wanted to make something clear because I'm not trying to get Maureen involved in anything. I don't expect her to. I don't want her to. I know that they're friends or whatever. And that was a lot of the reason why I kept my mouth shut for so long and never said anything out of respect for her. But too much shit has fucking gone on that I seen or whatever with shit that she's been reposting and liking and commenting on these fucking troll channels and shit like that. So I just had to call it out for what it is. But when she made the comment that she was done with us the day that we platformed JT, all I said to her was that, well, I hope that you're doing the same thing to fucking Maureen because all you're doing right now is proving my point that you're a fucking hypocrite and that you have selective outrage where you'll have certain rules and shit like that that apply to certain people. But when it comes to you, you'll pick and choose when to apply those things because you're a fucking hypocrite. So all I was saying to her was that Maureen was on the panel that day with us, and I asked her if it was okay to bring JT on the show. And she said yes, because she wanted to confront him about stuff that he had been saying and doing on shows and shit about, asking for her identity and, that type of bullshit. Regardless, we had a straight conversation. The guy didn't step out of line. He actually agreed to leave Maureen alone. And from what I understand, I haven't heard him say or do anything since that day. So I think he's upheld his word, if I'm not mistaken about it. And the only reason I mentioned that, like I said, was that, well, if you're going to say that about us, that we platform JT, well, then I guess you should be saying the same thing about her because she was on panel with us when it happened. So why are you fucking, holding that against us? But then you'll turn around and be like, oh, no, it doesn't apply to her then. And that's the type of shit that I'm talking about that these people do on here. They're all fucking hypocrites, every single last one of these people. They got rules for everybody except for them fucking selves. And they pick and choose. They went after you, Frankie, and said that Frankie talked about his family members in his fucking proffer or whatever, shit like that. Meanwhile, Junior put his own father, a person he considered to be his uncle, and other people in his fucking family in multiple murders, homicides that they staged to be fucking suicides. And then they'll turn around and say, well, who did he fucking put in prison and who did he take the stand against? Well, nobody, obviously, but neither did fucking Frank. So why are you going after him when Junior did the same shit?
Yeah, listen, right, exactly. Listen, my family didn't talk to me because I talked. That's why that not because I talked about them, just because I talked. You understand? Right. Something that Angel would never do. If her brother talked, we'll still talk to him. But my family, that's what kind of fucking mob family we come from. They didn't know what the mob was before their father introduced it to them. My family knew what the mob was about 100 years before John Gotti was born. That's what they know. You understand? So you can't explain that to them. And that's good if she would talk to her brother, if he talked or not. But I don't have that kind of family. That's what I try. That's why the message gets fucking kind of distorted. When I talk, I got immunity from my brother Joe, but my brother Phil, I didn't do nothing with him. So they were like, all right, I can't talk about him. We didn't commit no crimes. You get it?
Yeah, well, and that's the whole thing about these people on here is that they're all fucking hypocrites, because they want to apply shit when it's somebody that they don't like or they can fucking use it against them. But then you turn around and you look at their shit and they got the same shit on their end and they'll act like it's something fucking different, Man, and that's what the issue is with me is that you guys got no fucking integrity, because if you did have integrity, you would be even across the board and apply these rules and shit to fucking everybody. But they don't do that. They fucking pick and choose. Well, and I got no respect for that.
Yeah, I love fucking with them. They got rat traits anyways. That's what they do. They want to sue people. I never sued anybody. They want to go fucking call 911 every minute. They want to do fucking things. If somebody's talking about somebody else and they have a fight with that person, they're gonna go tell that person, oh, you know what he said about you? They flip-flop, all that shit. So they got so many rat traits. It's some fucking. I don't give a fuck what they say. They do. You see how they call each other out? They say they were friends. They're doing it to perfect strangers. That fat fucking whale and that 75-year-old fucking skank. After they fucking fight with each other, then they call each other out. You remember what you told me, Angel? They're telling people their secrets to complete fucking strangers. If that ain't a fucking rat, what is?
And not only that, but not only are they complete fucking strangers, but they don't even know who these fucking people are. They're all fucking avatars and fucking screen names.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And they're telling each other they were supposed to be friends, but yet they're fucking divulging their secrets. Do you remember what you said that time? Do you want me to say it? And sometimes they do. That's a fucking rat right there. And then they want to call other people rats. The fuck out. No wonder your husbands don't want to fucking look at you. And no wonder you do what you do, because you're disgusting.
Well, and that's the other thing, is that, there's bitches in here trying to fucking stir the pot and instigate shit and manipulate shit to watch other people fucking fight for her own fucking sick entertainment and shit. And then she'll act like fucking she's the victim afterwards if she gets called out for it. And it's like, it's the same thing you're saying. If you're friends with somebody or whatever, I'm not interested in fucking coming on here and fucking trying to tear each other down and fucking talk about, you know,
Right, once we don't talk no more. Right.
That's what they fucking do. And look
Or-
at
She-
how they look. You know what I
She
mean?
volunteered her husband to fight with FBS. Remember?
Oh yeah, she said to meet him for coffee or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
poor guy probably doesn't even know who any of these fucking people are, and she's inviting him to go and fucking clean up her fucking mess over there. It's
He's
ridiculous.
got the button. Help me! I'm falling and I can't get up.
Yeah.
You're gonna send that guy to fight?
How would you have felt, Angela, if your husband went to go meet someone and he wind up getting stabbed, or he stabbed the guy and gets locked up for life? How would you feel if that would happen? You want to volunteer?
She'll go to the bar and give another guy a hand job. What the fuck's she gonna feel?
Yeah, she wants to volunteer her husband,
outta here.
you know, to fight with people.
I loved him, but you know what? It wasn't the same anymore.
And you know that's how sick these fucking people are that they'll actually say and do that type of shit though.
They're fucking trollops. That's what they are. Both of them. They're fucking anybody who comes on here and talks fucking a lengthy time like that and want to be tough and this and that. And you just seen, remember that? My favorite, and I always say this too, my favorite is the Joe Molino thing with her brother. Remember they were supposed to do a show together?
Yeah. They were
sweating. The panties were getting fucking wet. Them two guys together. You know how the one the bad, how you believe it? Oh,
he's a breath of fresh air.
Oh, that be putting these rats in their place. It's a breath of fresh air.
Then he turned around and put her brother in his place.
Yeah, then she got diarrhea. Remember, my stomach hurt for 5 days.
That was the funniest thing is that when Merlino did that show, he was talking about how people the most asked question he got was about Junior, whether or not he was a rat. And then the next day after he called him a rat and put up his paperwork, they were on her show fucking all down and out. I can't believe that Joey went and said that about me. He was on the show telling everybody I knew the move. I know why she fucking was sending money over to donate or saying nice things about the guy, because she didn't want me talking about her fucking brother. And that's what I
don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean,
what?
I don't think she thinks her brother's a rat.
No. What I'm saying is though,
no, I know to cover her track. Like, yeah,
she didn't even want to get him brought up or him to even address the situation.
Yeah,
she never thought that he would even call him that or do that because she was being nice to him.
Listen, I called it out way before it even happened. I knew exactly what she was doing. Kissing his ass to make him feel guilty to talk about her brother.
Her brother, okay.
Yeah, and that's what these guys do on here all the time. You know, they'll fucking send somebody a donation or try to be nice to them and bullshit their way through something just for the hopes that you won't turn around and say something about fucking them. So they all do it for their own little fucking agendas and motives and shit like that. None of the shit is genuine with these people. It's always a fucking angle and how they can manipulate somebody or get one over on somebody. They're all the fucking same, these people, every one of them.
People do it every day on YouTube.
Yeah, they buy their what do you call that?
They say something. They say something nice about someone, so they take. So if they happen to be fighting with them or something, they'll take it easy on them, or they'll do it just to avoid fighting with them. They'll say something nice about them.
Yeah, it's a blackmail. They're blackmailing themselves.
Yeah, and I got no respect for that shit, because you can see it from a fucking mile away, because you know what their intentions actually are. And they tell on themselves, you know what I mean? They do it all the fucking time. There's always some type of agenda or some type of motive why they do the shit that they do. And then when they get called out for it, they fucking turn into the victim. You know, I remember Mickey was telling everybody when the JT guy was saying stuff about people's families, or he was saying fucking shit. Well, you don't have to watch the show. If you don't like him, just don't watch, turn it off. But then when you turn it around and he says something about somebody in her family or one of her fucking friends, then she goes off on a fucking tangent and she's all up in fucking arms about it. Well, what the fuck did you expect the guy to do? He does it to everybody. What do you think? You're fucking special? And I really think that they do. They think that they're fucking special.
Oh, she thinks they think they're special, 1,000%.
Oh, they think that they think they're some kind of fucking like an authority on what's wrong.
Yeah, she thinks like the fucking Gotti's are fucking royalty.
This is Angela.
She still thinks
it's Angel. Angel thinks.
Oh yeah.
Angel thinks she and her family are fucking royalty, and they can shit on anybody who they want.
That's why That's why she can't handle any of the stuff on YouTube, because she's so used to people in her life and the small little fucking circle that she got where she comes from, of everybody kissing her ass and kissing the fucking ring and not saying nothing to her. That she can't believe that people on here on YouTube would call her out for her fucking bullshit and put her in her place, and she can't handle it. That's why
I see it a little different. I seen a little different, Common. I see she has that lost. She's lost what she used to have in the inner circles, in the neighborhoods and stuff. And she gets it now from YouTube, from these fucking losers who don't know anything except their last name. You know, I hate to say it, Marla seemed like a good person, but she was a perfect example of that. We came from West Virginia. She wrote a dear letter to a dear friendly letter to Angel, like a stand letter, like the Eminem video. And the next thing you know, she was over there. They kind of feed off each other. Like
well, that was the point that I was
Yeah.
making, is that she gets all these people that fucking kiss her ass and fawn all over her and platforms them and puts her in her inner circle, because she gets off on that type of shit. She has to surround herself with people that think who the fuck she is, and she's got a problem when people call her out for it.
Right. That's why she does this now, because nobody gives a fuck who she is anymore. Like people where we come from, you know. At one point, it's not that they gave a fuck. People just kept their thoughts to themselves because her father was around. But after a while, with all the shitty things they did, and it wasn't only about like, hey, wait a minute, my father's not around no more. People are acting shitty with me. No, you guys were acting shitty when your father left. That's when people fucking started acting really, really like, go fuck yourself, you know?
Yeah, and I don't think, yeah, and many said it here, you know, at the end of the day, you know, very few people probably even know anything about who her father was that's growing up nowadays. You know, you're talking about shit that happened fucking 30, 40 years ago now. Probably never heard of them. You got a bunch of these fucking older people on here, like you said, from fucking bumfuck West Virginia or Texas or the Midwest somewhere, that fucking, you know, are infatuated and glamorized with the shit they see on TV or Netflix and think that, you know, she's something fucking special or her family's something fucking special.
And she's not even a Gotti.
Well, that's the funniest. That's the funniest part about the whole thing.
Where would she be? Would she even have a show right now if she didn't use her father's last name?
No.
Fuck, no.
Hell no.
Nah, she brings nothing to the table. She's not, I mean, she has no dialogue. She has no fucking interview qualities. Like, she doesn't know how to interview nobody. She had Boom Boom Mancini, I think. I didn't watch it, but I mean, I would have loved to see that. Two punch drunk motherfuckers talking to each other.
I wish Silo was in there. They could have shared stories about the fights and shit they had back in the day with people, you know? That would have been funny.
Yeah.
He's actually related to a friend of mine.
That fucking guy is the biggest joke on this one of the biggest jokes in this fucking community. The guy is a fucking total lying fraud.
Yeah, he's got problems.
Yeah, he's special, just like Angel.
He's special. He's the guy you want to hang out with at the bowling alley, telling stories so you can fucking laugh at him.
I've never seen. Well, we've seen a lot of fucking frauds on here, obviously, but I've never seen somebody blatantly, you know, get caught lying on video and audio. You can watch the clip and play it and listen to it, and then they'll ask the guy about it, and he'll say that he never fucking said it before. I mean, that's got to be the most, you know, if that's not mental illness or something.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Definitely is. It definitely is. When you stop believing your own bullshit.
And this shows you how bad she is. Even with the Gotti name, she can't fucking get 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly. And she's not good at she does.
And maybe that's why she's been going on the members only shit, because she realized her numbers are fucking actually getting exposed now, that they're not buying bots and shit like that, and she's fucking embarrassed. Because she really thought who the fuck she was when she was getting all those people to sign up to like get memberships, and the people that were donating to her, kissing her fucking ring and shit. She thought who the fuck she was. And I remember, if you guys, a while back or whatever, when she started doing the memberships and she had all those people signing up, she went originally from, she's not on YouTube for money, she doesn't care about money, she just wants likes and clicks or whatever, that whole fucking bullshit she says. And then all of a sudden, when she started making a few dollars, now she said that this is a business. I'm running a business over here, and you guys should be happy for me that I'm doing good, not talking about me like that. And I just find that shit to be hilarious because tomorrow, if all them fucking numbers fall off and nobody's buying them fucking memberships, she'll be back to saying, just please hit the like button, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she started the whole thing as a being lonely, but then when she got to see some money, like you said, then she got cocky.
Bullshit. Bullshit. She started the whole thing to make money right from jump.
Huh?
Yeah, I think
Why
so.
would, yeah, lonely.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's a lonely, but she's talking about her fucking like her animals, and I want to make money from my animals. I guess she's seen it, and she can make more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
Listen,
her motive was always the only reason why she kept saying she doesn't want money is because people were sending it to her anyway.
Anyways, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I've got it wrong with her before, so I'm not.
No, listen,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, and I've gotten it wrong with her. Believe me, I've gotten it wrong many times with her. I thought she was actually a decent person who was part of a shitty family. No, she's a shitty family that's part of a shitty family.
Yeah, you thought she was a decent person, part of a shitty family.
Yeah, yeah. At one time, but then I came to that she's just a shitty person with a shitty family.
Yeah, she's a fucking screwed up person. I don't know what her strategy was defending all of these fucking rats and fucking diddlers.
well, that's I can't understand that shit for the fucking life. I really can't.
No, you could be a rat, just don't be a Cosa Nostra rat.
I'll bet you that she decided to start up a show because she saw that FBS was making money.
Probably,
Yeah.
and she also figured out that she could get the attention that she's always fucking wanted from people by coming on here because
Right.
she would go in chats and on
where I'm
shows,
at.
people say, "Oh my God, it's Angel Gotti, John Gotti's daughter. Oh my God,"
Yes.
that type of shit. And she
Yeah,
loves
I would say that's part of it as well.
That's part of it. Because she was definitely a redheaded stepchild. I mean, she was.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I like that.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, we got 135 in here. If you guys can, please hit that like button. And if anybody would like to help support the channel, I got the info at the bottom of the ticker here. It's much appreciated, guys. I went and filled out the, I don't know if I told you, I went and filled out the thing for the monetization, but I guess it could take a couple weeks, it's saying. So
You know what sucked? You know what sucked for her too? Is she's the oldest and she always had to live in her younger sister's shadow.
She still does.
Because her
Look at that shadow she makes though.
Because Victoria was the prettier one. She was the one, marrying Carmine, and like she always got more attention. Nobody knew who the fuck Angel was.
No.
A lot of people didn't know. A lot of people
You could
didn't.
see she was always like, if you see like clips or even like didn't really want it was, you got the idea like she didn't really want to be around on TV or in the public, but that wasn't it. It was her father telling her, fucking don't make me look bad.
Right.
I mean, her stepfather.
Well, did you see that shit in the news or whatever? Her I guess her son or something got he was doing like some COVID fraud or some shit like that. And I guess they're trying to give him like 4 or 5 years or something like that, and he's trying to get out of it.
I think it's 3 years.
Oh, is it 3 years? Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I thought 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Yeah, I guess they're trying to argue saying that I guess the sister has some problems with her kidney. She needs a kidney transplant, I think.
Yeah. That's Victoria's.
Yeah. So that's, that's unfortunate to fucking hear. But at the end of the day, with that last name and the stuff, you would think they would be on their P's and Q's, realizing if they ever got into trouble, they'd be in some fucking shit. So now all of a sudden they're trying to get a handout or something like that. I don't know why they think they're fucking special, but
you're lucky the judge doesn't tell them how many sons you have. 2. Go ask them.
Go ask one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they would all be acceptable donors, yeah.
Listen, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. I don't have nothing against these fucking people. It's just one that comes out of nowhere. She wants to be an advocate for fucking the mob, but yet she has a brother who fucking has 302s, you know?
Well, the best part is when she talks about how like she acts like she knows everything about the mob and everything that her father and her brother did, and because she went and she sat in 4 fucking trials, so she's a fucking expert and knows everything, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's another story. Like when somebody says something, I can't really get into that because you don't know it.
No, she doesn't. And then she'll go and repeat shit about like like, oh, my brother told me that's a lie, like her brother's fucking telling the truth.
Yeah, she's got no gangster card. She tries to pull that shit. Once she says she'll go to the, she said it before. I'm not she goes, I'm a civilian. If I have to do this and that, I'll do it. So basically, she's telling you if she's got a rat, she'll do it.
Oh, listen. They love pulling that fucking I'm a civilian card. Her brother was doing that on the Patrick Bet-David interview when he was explaining, why he sat down with the government for the 302. I was a civilian at that time or whatever, But then 10 minutes later in the interview, he's contradicting himself, saying that it was all a ruse with the government and it was a defense strategy that he fucking used. So he's contradicting himself in the same fucking interview. But on the other hand, when he gets called a rat and says that what he did by sitting down with the government was a rat move and the way he was defending himself was a rat move, he turns around and says, oh, well, I could do whatever I want. I was a civilian at that time. It's like, it don't fucking work like that.
I'm still waiting for Witch Sec Mafia.
Well, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, if he was a civilian, why was he so worried about getting killed?
It's everything is all bullshit. And I got a question for you guys. Let me know your opinion on this. Do you guys remember when that before that whole case happened? I think it was in like 98 or 99. Remember there was a big story about how he got one of his offices or something raided and they found the whole list of proposed guys and made men in across the 5 families with like dates and shit like that.
Yeah, I brought my uncles on that list. The dead ones and the fucking
well,
one that was still alive.
So they tried saying, I think his attorney tried saying during one of the trials or something, that the list that he had with the numbers next to it were money that he got from the wedding or whatever. But apparently there was another separate list that he had that was the proposed guys that they wanted to put up. And next to it, it was names of the guys that were deceased and the years that they died.
Yeah.
So those guys on the list were going to be replacing the ones that were deceased or whatever, right? And I gotta ask myself, when you get that piece of paper and it gets passed around and you looked at it, you're supposed to get rid of that shit fucking right away. It's done and over with right then and there. Why did you hold on to it for all that time? What were you planning on doing with that fucking list?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I
don't know. If you ask me, the only reason why you're going to keep a fucking list like that is if you plan on needing it down the road, if you're going to fucking cooperate or do something so you can have this. Because why did you have that still? That as soon as you read that shit, everything gets approved. Nobody's got a beef or nothing. That list should be fucking gone. Why would you have a list like that?
Because one day he was going to drop it off at the precinct. You know what he says all the time that gets me? I'm like, why would he talk like that? He goes, a rat's not made. He's born that way. Is he talking about himself? Because I've seen him make maneuvers that are so premeditated in telling. Like, that's one of them right now. Like, that's a good point, Common. Was he saving that for a hot, you know what I mean, for a rainy day? And the other one is the fucking Joe Messino thing with the 302s. Was he planning to lose trial if he lost? He had a couple of aces down his sleeve,
Well, yeah, because he basically left that door open.
Yeah, of course.
He left that door open when he sat down with them. But I think there's a lot more to it with that list that he had in that paper with all the fucking names and dates of the guys deceased and who was going to get replaced, because there's no explanation for fucking why you hold on to that fucking list like that unless you plan on needing it down the fucking road. That's just my opinion on it.
No, it's a great opinion. It's actually I would have to go with that's more like a fact.
Obviously, he's never gonna address that or speak about it or whatever. But I just find it funny when I was going back and I was listening to some of that Patrick Bet-David interview, and if you go back and you listen to it when he's talking, he's literally contradicting himself through the entire thing, trying to explain the whole shit away. And it's almost comical at that point, And then they'll say shit like, oh, well, you were on the show and you used to fucking defend him and you would call out A-Light or whatever. And it's like, yeah, because if I come on here, right, and the only information I have is something that I read in a book or I read in a newspaper or an article or something that somebody wrote about it, then that's all the information that I can go on when I come on to make an opinion or say something about it. And I've said it before. A lot of the stuff that I thought that A-Light, wasn't telling the truth about, it turns out that he was fucking telling the truth. But if you didn't know any better and you just got information from Junior or from fucking Mickey or one of these websites or pages or whatever, you wouldn't know any of that shit. It wasn't until I started, really talking to you guys that grew up with the guy and know the guy to tell me, like, nah, that shit really is fucking true, But they want to turn around and say, like, oh, he used to call him a liar about this shit, and now he thinks that he's fucking telling the truth. Yeah, because we found out more information about it. It's just like when people were accusing Greg Scarpa of being a rat for 20 fucking years or 30 years, whatever it was. He was a rat the whole time. They just weren't able to prove it until 30 years later. So does that mean that people were lying about him for 20 or 30 years? No. But for some reason, these people can't use, rationality and fucking common sense to put it together and figure out, like, things change, opinions change, people you like changes. When you start, when we all came into this community, nobody really knew who anybody was.
Well, that's it. That's exactly. That's where I was talking about. A lot of people from the neighborhoods, they weren't going to come on fucking with Angel Gotti and talk about things that they don't give a fuck about her. You understand? Who's going to come on? People that don't know. People who know the Gotti name but don't really know. There's people that she befriends, and I guarantee you go out with their friends in some fucking small town in the United States and go, I'm good friends with John Gotti's daughter. And people like, really? And they get all excited about that, because that's the closest to any kind of fucking fame. Because this idiot gives everybody a fucking platform. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no, I agree with you completely. I could only imagine the fucking stories that these people tell people in private that don't know any better.
Yeah, like Paps at the fucking senior citizen community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what simps do.
Yep. And that, that's something that I find funny too, right? Is that they'll turn around and call you a mob groupie or a mob fucking hump, this and that. Well, if that was true, how come fucking we're not in here kissing the ass of the fucking the mob guys and shit like that then? That's what you guys fucking do.
Yeah,
they'll turn it around and say that, nah, this is them. They're fucking obsessed with this shit and this and that or whatever. It's all fucking projection. That's what these people do. That's why they're over on fucking Mickey's show, because they think that she has some relevance with the mob because of her father. When in reality,
that's exactly what that is.
That ship's been sailed for 20 fucking years now.
Well, she gets the flashbacks from these people, the iDubbbz of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tony Silo and fucking iDubbbz and Diet Paps and shit like that. That's another fucking guy that line.
Yeah, she can tell these fucking mutts to shut up, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, Angel. Yeah, okay." And well, Angel, I didn't try to piss you off.
Well, did you see? I saw a clip somebody sent me. It was something else. Apparently, Pap started a new channel, and he's telling everybody that he's about to be doing lives now, and he'll build up his channel and have more subs than anybody over the next year and shit like that. What the fuck happened? I thought you said you took your channel down on your own and shit because you were moving on and you were 65 and you were tired. Now a fucking week later, you're back on here talking about you got a new fucking channel and you're promoting it.
Man, if he made a little name for himself doing what he's been doing, the best way to fucking get better at what he does is, he's not really good at what he does, but my point is just get away from her and you'll go further. You had the right idea with the wrestling thing.
Yeah, listen, I don't know much about it. I'm not like a fucking wrestling guy or nothing like that, but I have my own opinions on why he even started doing that wrestling shit to begin with. You got to remember, right? When Diet Pap's brother or whatever had passed away, within 24 hours, this guy was going around on a media campaign, trying to do interviews and radio fucking shows, trying to blame Vince McMahon for what happened to his fucking brother, right?
Right.
And all that is that he was trying to get a money grab, basically, by trying to get a lawsuit to sue him and hope that he could get a little fucking bag off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
He's the same
person.
Yeah,
well, of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's the same person that when his brother confided in him about what was happening with him, Paps ran over to the fucking media to try to sell the story to get money out of it, to put his own pockets off the shit that happened to his own fucking brother. I mean, the guy's a slippery fuck. He's been a scumbag his whole life. Meanwhile, right before he decided to get out of the quote unquote mob genre and start doing that wrestling show. If you go and you look at the timeline, there was a brand new lawsuit that was getting filed by the whole Ring Boy scandal. It was like a whole group of fucking different people and their families.
I think that was out of like Connecticut, that case, wasn't it?
Well, that's where the Vince McMahon is from, Greenwich. I think that's where the
Greenwich, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think that's where the paperwork for the corporation is listed in Connecticut or whatever. Yeah, but
yeah, they dropped that shit. They dropped that whole lawsuit.
Yeah, but I think the reason that he started that wrestling channel is because he was trying to get some attention for it, to try
momentum,
to get his name put into that fucking lawsuit to try to get some money out of it.
Trying to get some momentum.
Oh, I'll guarantee it. He made a comment one time that when the brother was trying to make the settlement the first time when the whole thing happened, his brother, part of the agreement was that Diet Paps moved out of the place he was living in New York because he didn't want people going there trying to interview him or talking about any of the shit that was going on. They were going to get a certain amount of money, and that he promised to move away and let this guy go on with whatever deal he worked out. Well, Paps came on and was talking about how Vince McMahon gave him $10,000 in cash, and they had to wait until the next day for him to go to the bank to get the other $10,000. And Paps made a comment, something like, and they thought that they were just going to get rid of me after they just gave me that 20 grand or whatever. I wasn't going for that fucking shit. Why are you getting any money anyways? What did you have to do with the shit that happened to your fucking brother? The point is that they were giving you that fucking money to shut you up and to leave him alone because he was trying to go on with his life and you were trying to turn it into your own fucking personal piggy bank.
Yeah, that was hush money. Yeah, well, he tried to get.
Yeah, it was hush. Yeah. He was trying to get hush money out of it. That's what goes back to. That's what type of fucking scumbag that this guy actually is for the people that haven't been around.
I'm surprised you didn't say that he got diddled.
Oh my God, could you imagine? If he could, he would have fucking tried it. Trust me.
By Kamala, the wrestler. Remember that big black wrestler? He looked like he was African.
The Ugandan giant.
Yeah, the Ugandan giant gave him the Ugandan penis.
Yeah, they spit roasted Diet
Imagine if he did get diddled. I can just picture as they're putting it in, he's like, dude.
He'd walk funny on purpose just to prove his point.
Oh my God. I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, that guy's he's a grifter, he's a fucking scumbag and shit like that. And anybody that hasn't figured that out by now, I don't know what to tell you. But it just goes to show you that you got to remember, this is one of Mickey's fucking right-hand mans over there. Just look at the people you surround yourself with, Mickey. It's a
sideshow. It's a fucking sideshow.
And he also turns out to be one of the guys who said the worst shit about her family.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, he did. He was going fucking hard too. He blamed her own brother for fucking his death, saying he was riding an illegal mini bike. He shouldn't have been on it. Talking shit about that. Talking shit about her brother. He did multiple shows on it. I remember. And now they're fucking BFFs over there.
Crazy. You see, now you know he's fucking. She ain't nobody, because back in the day, tell him how he's fucking, and Common knows. I mean, they wouldn't nobody be getting away with fucking talking to anybody like that.
Yeah, that's why I find it so funny that she said,
yes,
we wouldn't say anything to her brother to his face. Now.
Yeah, right. Where do we start? Where do we meet?
Shit.
Be a lot easier now.
Oh, fuck yeah. The only thing he got himself fucking is that kid of his. He fucking tears. He's a pretty tough kid. That's it. He got no fucking nobody after that.
He doesn't have any what?
He's got nobody watching his back. There's no more fucking people fucking kissing his ass anymore.
Oh, right, yeah. No, I know.
You know how many people I know he fucked over out there that would love to get a piece out of him, would love for him to say something fucking stupid so they could go and put him on his ass?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Ruben. It's 100%. That's how that guy is too, man. He's done that shit for fucking years on here. He used to do that. Remember, Frankie, he was doing them shows talking about how I'll never talk to a fucking government cooperator ever again. They're all fucking.
And he offered me 100, and then he goes, "Come on my show." I said, "Give me 150."
Yeah, a week later, he's calling Frankie. He wants him to come on a show and do a fucking interview with him.
They found the money. Money. I said, "Fuck it, I needed a fucking lunch."
But that's the type of fucking scumbags that we're talking about, and that's Mickey's right-hand man over there. That fucking dirtbag.
She said
I hope that he was fucking buying her fucking shit for her channel, so her fucking shit takes a dive next. That'll be karma for her.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's her main man, and her co-host is fucking Silo.
Yeah, yeah. What a fucking trio over there, huh?
They're swingers. Imagine that shit.
Oh my god. No, I don't want to imagine that.
That'd
I
be
definitely
fucking fun. I don't want to watch it. I said, imagine that.
don't. Getting mental fucking pictures. It looks like a bunch of you're at the barn
Ugh.
animals fucking gang banging in the barn.
It looks like a fucking Halloween party. With bands.
Unfucking believable, man.
I can see Silas dancing to the Monster Mash. It was the mash.
You know he acts like a Dunsky out in the street for sure.
Oh, for sure that
Oh,
he.
Silo? Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me, guys. I gotta go make a call. I gotta call Angel. John's kid.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna reach out to that guy that he came on doing that fucking show with. I bet that guy's got some fucking stories, boy.
I'm sure he does, yeah.
That Craig Gatto guy, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
That fucker,
I want to have a conversation with him.
He wanted to kick fucking Silo's ass too.
Do you know what it was over?
No, but I'm sure it has to do with some lies or something.
Yeah, it's gotta be. He tried pulling a fucking scam on him or something. Who the fuck knows?
He's the Joey Zuzu. He's the Joey Zuzu of fucking mop tube.
Yo, you know what? I think they also had a little disagreement about something that happened in the street as well. Something with their kids.
Oh, really?
At like a football game or something, or some type of sporting event.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't remember 100%, but you'll find out about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that since Silo's got a fucking lot to say. We're gonna do a little fucking a little research on fucking Silo over there and see what that fucking clown's all about. Since he's got a fucking lot to say over there.
He really called you about her daughter saying she put on a lot of weight and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I believe you.
Well, he didn't call me just for that. Well, he called me.
No, I get it. It was part of the conversation.
Yeah, but it was brought up by him out of nowhere. I wasn't talking about that. But what happened is that it was around the time that those allegations that MRE was making about him possibly being the baby's daddy were going around. So Silo had told me that I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, the chick that he's with, got invited to the baby shower, and Silo went there to drop her off and pick her up. And Silo said that there was nobody from the baby's daddy's side of the family over there. It was just Angel, her family, and her friends. There was nobody there from the father's side. And I said to him, I said, not for nothing, I still can't understand for the life of me. After she saw this guy's fucking picture on that fucking Breitbart article, she still fucking wanted to meet up with him in fucking person after seeing that fucking slob. And he said, well, she's not that same cute girl that she used to be in the paper when she was going to her uncle's trial. That was about 100 and something fucking pounds ago.
Wow.
Implying that, well, yeah, regularly, if she was still a good looking girl, she'd be out of fucking MRE's league. But now basically she looks like MRE because she's fat. So that's it makes sense why they would be together now. She had to lower her standard, so she's with him. That's what his point was in the conversation.
Yeah, I got you. So that's his best friend's fucking daughter he talked about. Well, he's a loser.
Oh yeah, he also told me Junior was a rat, and he told me that he said he was fucking so pissed off at Mickey that he would never fucking speak to her or anybody in her family ever again. And now he's her co-host.
Yeah.
And he's up there wanting to talk shit about me, saying, "Oh, I never liked you. I never wanted to whatever." Who the fuck said I liked you? You fucking clown.
Yeah, I never liked you. Oh, you broke my heart.
You fucking loser.
Hey, Frank, do you remember when you and Gunsmoke were trying to be friendly with him?
Yeah.
Way back, and I told you guys to slow down. Don't make friends with him so quick.
You did, yeah.
Yeah,
you did.
Talking about Silo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason we were even nice to him for a while is because he was fucking donating money to fucking Gunsmoke.
Was he?
Yeah.
I felt bad for him because of his son, and I felt that he had a kind of like some kind of disorder. And see, this is me. This is me being a fucking.
No, I agree. I thought that too.
And he bullshits and everything, but fucking, this is the way. This is his escape to escape what he's going through. So fuck it. I mean, it don't cost me no money at the end of the day. So if he wants some bullshit, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh if anything. So that's what I thought. But when he just
Yeah.
went back, you
Well,
know,
He's like that, and Angel still thinks her father's alive.
yeah.
Well, I tried giving him the benefit of the doubt originally too because of what you never know how people deal with grief or how they react.
Right.
Like that happens. So at first I gave the guy the benefit of the doubt, but that's why I'd like to know or speak to somebody maybe that knew him, from years ago or whatever to tell us, is this fucking how this guy's been?
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy knows Silo from the street.
Yeah,
What
that's
he
what I'm
say?
saying. That's why I want to talk to him. I want to ask him, who is this guy? He been like this or what? What's his deal?
I know somebody who might know him, but the problem with that is he knows who it is because we talked about it, and this guy will talk to me, but not out. You know what I mean? Because he has the same friends I used to have. So it'll be, but I could reach out to him and ask. He used to go eat at the restaurant the kid used to work at, and
Hey, Dragon, what are you talking about in this message? I'm just confused. He said he goes over to the guy, talks and come back, says it's over. He's not pressing charges anymore. And then he then told me the guy had a bad sheet of DV and said the judge would believe me. Who are you talking about, Dragon? You talking about Silo? Somebody was telling me that he had some DV shit on his record too.
really,
Yeah. I heard that a while ago. I never seen. I'm saying this was alleged. I never seen the paperwork. But
I don't. I'm surprised nobody ran his name yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody that has. Yeah, I never cared to even look, so I don't know. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, he did. He spit on that kid next door that was Airbnb in the fucking condo. Yeah.
Oh, when he started going crazy.
I'm gonna make a phone call. You know who my friends are. They'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That kid should have fucking cracked him right when he said that shit.
Do you know his real last name, Common?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Silo.
No.
No.
Gotcha.
It's close to that, but no.
Gotcha.
But no, I don't know. Somebody looked it up and said something. No.
It's Bologna.
It's Bologna. Yeah. It's Abramovich. He's Serbian. Look at that head.
From Boar's Head. Bologna.
He's from Boar's Head.
Yeah, that guy's a straight up fucking mutt. I can only imagine the shit that he fucking tells people in private about fucking his
Tony Bologna from a small town called Boar's Head.
Oh, look right here. Michael Jameson said that JT said the other day that Silo has DV on his record. Oh, okay, so there you go.
Damn.
Well, if
so
you
he
remember,
knows about being a DV boy.
If you remember, fucking when Mickey was fighting with my dude Mark over there in England while him and Silo were still friends, she went over there and threatened my dude to put out some information on Silo that was so disturbing or I forget the word she used. It was so heinous that if anybody else found out about it, that they would never speak to this guy ever again. And now he's her fucking co-host. And somebody made a comment about him having a DV on his record, and he said that I'll address that one day and talk about it. There's more to the story than you know, and it's not exactly what it seems, but that's all he ever said about it. So now he wants to open up his mouth and fucking make comments and shit and little fucking insinuation and innuendos and shit. So maybe I'll spend a little time and fucking look into this fucking clown Silo and do a nice fucking 1 or 3 shows about him and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you want some attention, I'll fucking give it to him. You want some attention, Silo? I oblige. I'm going to do that. I'm going to look into that motherfucker.
Investigating minds want to know.
Yeah. We'll see what we find on that fucking clown. I'm sure there's fucking plenty of shit. You see how the guy talks and acts on here. I can only imagine. The guy was dressed up like fucking, he had a do-rag on and a fucking fitted with all the stickers on it and shit.
That's what he was selling Puerto Rican ice and Knickerbocker.
Yeah. The guy's fucking 60.
Jalito de Coco. He was the Jalito de Coco guy.
Piragua.
Piragua, yeah. He used to play handball in the fucking Knickerbocker Park.
Yeah, we got a 6-year-old white guy fucking that wants to be fucking black wearing do-rags and shit and fitteds, man.
Those things are actually pretty good.
Huh?
What, the ISIS?
Yeah,
They're the best. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they were good.
Shit. Fuck the gelato. I had that in front of me all the time. Them guys used to pass by a Knickerbocker while I was behind the counter. I used to fucking run towards them. Yeah, I used to. Shit, we were probably one of the few.
They used to walk around with a cart with a big block of ice on it and shave the ice.
Those guys, yeah.
Oh,
right
the
off of that.
shaved ice, yeah.
Why? Who are you talking about?
No, I remember them too with the fucking towel over it. But the ones I used to, the ones with they had the pineapple flavor, the coconut flavor, the Puerto Rican flag, and the white.
Oh, they had the already made.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They were fucking good. They were like that. They were really good. Pineapple, coconut, and mango.
You got those up in the Bronx. I used to have a ton of those guys up there.
Yes, and they were fucking delicious. They're like the Italian ices with those flavors.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those are always fucking good for sure.
They were really good. And then they had the block of ice, the one Howie's talking about. They were good too. The shaved ice.
Yeah, the shaved ice.
Yeah.
The Thunder said he wants to plug his friend's channel, The Italian Reach. You know that channel?
I do now.
Go ahead. Plug it. We'll check it out.
Yeah, is that what you look up? Let me look it up and see if I can get the link. I'll put it in the chat if that's the name of it. The Italian. What's it about, the Tundus? I never heard of it.
Well, technically, he just plugged it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
The Italian sausage. That's about fucking Silo. Is he even Italian?
Silo, yeah.
Yeah. He is. Yeah. I think he's from Queens, from Corona, I think.
Everybody knows his last name anyway. I mean, I don't.
You know why? Maybe because we don't
remember it. I don't remember it like completely but I got an idea what it is.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. He's got a big mouth. His last name's Sibilio.
Sibilio?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it.
Sibilio. Yeah. From Corona.
You know that. Listen, I'm not. I know already what people are gonna say. He says he's a fucking. They're gonna say he's a fucking. He's some mutt wash woman. Talk bullshit all the time. Don't believe anything he says. You kind of know what they're gonna tell you.
Well, I think somebody told me a while back. I don't fucking remember who told me. I'm trying to think, but they said he had a whole bunch of like fucking slip and falls on his fucking jacket. Like he's one of them fucking scammers and shit. You know,
ambulance chases.
Somebody's mopping the floor in like the fucking the waiting room and shit, and he'll just walk by and slip on the fucking ground on purpose and so on.
Yeah, ambulance chases.
Yeah, one of them fucking slip and fall motherfuckers. That guy. Yeah. Fucking scumbag.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm losing my voice right now. I don't have much longer left in me. So we've been on for about 2 hours now. We'll have to come back another day because I can't really talk anymore. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Probably gonna wrap it up. You guys, anything else you guys want to touch on this, and then otherwise we'll get out of here.
Sibilio, right? Sibilio.
Yeah, Sibilio.
Oh, that's my friend.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
They're from Corona too. Well, that's Monkey was a maitre d' at one of those places.
Yeah, tell him he's a fucking blowjob that wears do-rags. You might know.
Pretend you guys have to guess, not pretend. Try to predict rather what somebody's gonna tell me when I ask about him. Based on what we know.
They're gonna tell you that he's a blowjob.
I'm like, hey, Howie, what do you know about Tony Sibilio?
He's a blowjob.
He's a blowjob, and he lies all the time. A bullshit artist.
Yeah, he's a bean shooter.
Yeah,
don't listen to anything he says.
A bean shooter and a fucking scammer and a fucking bullshitter, and he knows.
He's all right to go out with. He's all right to go out with, but he's gonna lie.
And he knows
a wash woman.
Wash woman. He's gonna offer you a job making $300,000 a year. It doesn't exist.
An ass licker.
Ass licker, yeah. He's the guy who gets a couple of drinks in him and then tells everybody these stories to make friends. Like, yeah, I could get a job for you. I know some people over there.
He's the guy that makes it his business to fucking to meet everyone.
Oh yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them for sure.
Yeah. What they say, a friend of everybody is a friend of nobody. Okay.
Yeah. Like he'll get introduced to you briefly, and then he'll say that he knows you personally.
Exactly. Right.
Oh yeah, he'll bump into somebody in a restaurant and then act like he sat down and ate with the fucking guy.
Yeah, you
That's
You
mean
know how
it.
many
Frankie?
fucking you know how many people I was introduced to that I fucking I wouldn't fucking remember their name if they were standing in front of me.
Yeah.
Right. And I wanted to just say this one thing before the show commences here to fucking Angela, the right winger over there. I got no interest in fucking speaking about you. You're fucking irrelevant to me. So
Mhm.
you could say whatever the fuck you want, do whatever you want. You said that you don't care about, anything that we have to say or our opinions on you, whatever. Then I don't understand why you opened up your mouth and did a whole fucking show on it. Nobody was attacking you for anything. All I was doing was calling out the fact that you're just like the rest of these people that wants to play victim, but then you platform every scumbag in this fucking community who does the same shit to everybody else, and you're a hypocrite. And that's it. You want to play the victim and say you got attacked and all this other fucking bullshit, and then you try to manipulate and instigate fights between fucking people and shit for your own entertainment. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. I'm not going to be speaking about you. I got no interest in doing it. I said what I had to say today, and I'm going to keep it moving. I'm sure you're not because you can't help
Yeah.
yourself, but I just want to make that clear.
I got something I want to say to Angel.
Sure.
Angel, stop trying to get clout off of our names, all right?
I got one thing to say to Angela. Bah!
Fucking
Guys.
Bad.
fucking sheep.
All right,
All
guys.
right, guys.
Thank
All right.
you,
Everybody in the
everybody,
chat,
for
have a
joining us
good night.
tonight.
Good night,
I
everybody. Good night.
appreciate
Good
it.
night.
To everybody that donated, I appreciate that too. If anybody else would like to support the channel, it's at the bottom of the ticker. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, turn them notifications on, and we'll be live again soon. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.